Welcome to the Girl Gang. I'm Katrina Gardner of Katrina and Create.
And I'm Dominique Goyette-Connerty of Evergreen Marketing. On this show, we're going to chat with women business owners and organizational leaders in Massachusetts.
Because girls don't just want to have fun. They also want to sell real estate.
They want to open a brewery.
They want to teach others to invest in the stock market.
They want to take stunning photos, plan lavish parties, and help people recover from injuries. Girls just want a podcast. What can we say?
We're girls. We are back. Girls just wanna.
Give us an update.
All
What's
right.
going on?
So I thought I would share with the class because a few weeks ago I shared how we were talking about like cars, and I was like, "Oh, I need to get my car inspected." And
Oh my
Dominique
God.
was like,
And I lost my mind. The footage of me being like, when I found out you were over a year
"Yeah,
overdue on your inspection, that was a funny intro.
it was
Oh my God.
so funny." So
I was stressed.
I got my car inspected. Shout out to the like gas station that did it because they did me a real favor. I think I'm getting favors because I'm so heavily pregnant now. Because my husband knew that I have like some sort of like engine leak or something. He can hear it when I turn my car engine on, and he's like, "Just bring it and make like." He's like, "It's so small." He tried to look under the car. He's like, "I can't find it, so it's small enough." So I bring my car to get inspected, and the guy, first of all, I thought I was gonna have to pay twice because it had been 2 years past due. So the guy's like, "Oh, that'll be $35. Like you passed," and he's like, "Just so you know, like you might have like some sort of engine leak, and you've got a light out, and like one of your taillights is out or something."
Dang,
So
girl.
like, thanks, man. I think he was just like, this poor lady can't be driving around with a rejected car. Like,
Yep.
So got my car inspected. It was funny. My mother-in-law yesterday, she was like, "Oh, you already got a January sticker?" Like, and I'm like, "No, that means I have to go back in like a couple months to do it again. That doesn't mean like I have a year plus." But I'm really glad I got my car inspected and that it passed because I got pulled over yesterday.
Oh my God, another surprise?
Yeah.
Another gaping moment in an intro? What'd you get pulled over for?
Being on my phone. So
Katrina.
I was on my way to a photo shoot for a client, and the client called me.
No.
And you have maps up, and so I like, I think it's because I'm short, I like pick up the phone and I'm like holding it and driving, but the maps is up and I'm talking on speaker, and then I'm like, "Okay, bye," and then I think there's a police car that's like trying to leave, but no, she was pulling me over.
Oh.
She was pulling me over for being on my phone, and I got a written warning.
Did you cry?
No.
Oh, I would have cried.
I've been pulled over several times.
Oh my God. I've been pulled over once in my life and it hasn't happened again.
Well,
Knock on wood, thank God.
And the funniest thing is, previously, so I've maybe been pulled over like 5 times for inspection stickers.
Dude. And you really played with fire like that this past year.
My whole life.
Dang.
Well, so my previous cars when I was like in college were trash cars. Bought one, got one from my grandma, bought one secondhand from my cousin, which they were fine cars, but they would not pass inspections. They were like, "You have too much rust on your car," rejected. "There's a emissions leak on this car," rejected. And like, so I'm just driving around with these rejection stickers all the time. And occasionally the cops are like, "Hey, you got that rejection sticker." And I would never get tickets for it, which shockingly one time I definitely should have had my car like taken away, because if you have the red rejection sticker, that means it's not road safe. But the cop was very nice to me. I'm benefiting from being a white woman, I think.
Did she see that you were pregnant?
I think so.
Okay.
And that's the other thing.
I would have been like, "I'm so sorry, officer, I'm going into labor." She wouldn't have bought it, but like, what's she really gonna do?
Yeah. I've never gotten a ticket. I've just been pulled over a bunch of times. I
Wow.
know. So
there's hope for me if I do get pulled over.
Yeah,
They'll be
actually,
like,
this
"Wow,
might be real wood."
you've never had any problems," and I'll be like, "That's right."
And it did say on my written warning, like, first offense. And
Okay.
I'm like, yeah. But yeah, so next time a client calls me when I'm on my way to a photo shoot, I'm not answering.
Also, next time a client calls you, doesn't even matter. They can send it in an email.
I was thinking, I'm like, if I get a ticket, they're paying for this.
Yeah.
Because also it was like an hour drive to get to the photo shoot. So it's like I see a call like halfway there. And I'm like,
you're like,
oh no.
Yeah.
So
brutal.
But
wow. Okay.
So that's my update. My car is past inspection.
Yep.
I'm road ready.
Perfect. We love it.
And I will not
use your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You learned your lesson.
I did.
All right. Let's bring in a guest.
And if you get pulled over, just stick out your stomach and pretend you're pregnant.
Oh my God. All right. Time for a guest.
Yep, let's do it. Hey ladies, are you looking to grow your own local girl gang?
The Young Professional Women's Association has been named Worcester Region's Best Young Professionals Network for 7 years now.
YPWA offers countless social and professional opportunities to engage and empower local ladies like you and me.
Right now, Girls Just Wanna listeners can get discounted access to YPWA's annual membership.
Go to ypwaworcester.com and enter code podcast2025 at checkout to receive $20 off their annual membership. Again, that promo code is podcast2025. We hope to see you soon at YPWA events.
Welcome, Julia Walderzak. You're the owner of Decanted Wine Truck.
I am.
Thanks for coming in. It's
Thanks
good
for
to
having
see you. It's been a couple of years.
It has been a couple years.
I'm sure so much has changed. Tell people what Decanted is and how you got started.
So Decanted Wine Truck and Mobile Bar. We are mobile bars. We travel all over New England with vintage, gorgeous campers. We bring the wine, the beer, cocktails, decor. We do it all. Mm-hmm. How we got started. COVID.
Yeah.
So
heard of it?
Yeah, exactly. I had another business, a kids fitness business.
Right.
And when COVID happened, we were a well-oiled machine at that point. We were in like 5 different states. We had 50 accounts, like a ton of instructors. And then COVID happened. So we virtually lost everything within 24 hours. And I was sitting on my couch with I had very small children at the time. And well, not with my children. My children were in bed, but I was sitting on the couch having wine, probably two.
The 3-year-old was also having a glass of Pinot Grigio.
Right, exactly. I was like, this is coming out wrong. But so I was having probably too much wine, and I thought to myself, it would be really cool to have a mobile wine bar. And I had spent a ton of time in New York City. I'm a certified cork dork. I love collecting wine. I've been in the event world forever. And I told my husband, who is a corporate guy, and I thought he was going to pass out.
Yeah.
So I took the lockdown to figure out the licensing and to renovate our first camper, Winona. And after that, it just took off like wildfire. We were featured in Chronicle, CBS, Channel 5 News, Boston Magazine. Awesome. So here we are.
And so that was 2020.
Yes.
5 years later.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's hard to think about that.
That's crazy. It did. I remember, so I met you right after pretty much the business had started.
Yes.
So it was like within year 1.
Yes.
And I just remember you were so busy and just so like already. And I'm like, oh my God, this girl is going after it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
But so you had Winona at first. I remember that. And
yes.
when I had first spoken to you, you were already like, we're on the hunt for another trailer and la 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 la. So how has you have a whole fleet now.
Yes.
How has that grown? What do you got going on?
We have a whole fleet. So we could not keep up with the demand.
Yeah.
And I knew we needed in order to monetize, needed another camper and to start hiring. And the press just kept coming, which was great. And so we started on our second camper, Rosie, and it has a pull-out back bar. And I refer to Rosie as being Winona's older, naughty stepsister, completely different genre. She's black with the pink accents, sort of this like retro vibe where Winona's boho. And then we started getting wine carts. I worked with a designer in the UK because I knew there had to be a more affordable option for people, but also an indoor option because I discovered very quickly the seasonality of the business. And I don't know if you remember, like 2 seasons ago, it was rained 18 weekends in a row.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
And I had to pivot.
Yeah.
And so fast forward now, we have 3 vintage campers. Charmaine is our latest and greatest, has an indoor bar and 2 outdoor bars. Wow. She's gorgeous. We have 2 wine carts. We have a champagne wall Effie, and we have another little baby wine cart coming on the way.
Heard it here first.
Yes, actually. We're expecting. We're expecting. So I'm very excited about that.
I love that you give them their own names and their own personalities too. That makes it so much more fun.
With our social media, we really I want to be authentic. I want to showcase to people, like, I'm a mom of 3. I have a corporate husband. I have a dog. I'm running a business, and I want to interact with our audience. So we always do a naming contest.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Except for Winona, the original. But after that, we do a naming contest on social, and it takes off. And it's crazy. And then the person who we pick gets like this beautiful gift basket, and they get a gift card. So we will be doing a naming contest for the new baby.
Keep your eyes out, people. I love that. So now, I think you had started. Did you start with just wine?
No.
Okay.
So that was
doing it. Okay.
That was something that was like a misconception that we only did wine. With our licensing. Well, let's backtrack a little bit too. What makes us super unique as a mobile bar? We're one of the only mobile bars that has their own liquor license.
Okay.
So we provide the wine, the beer, signature cocktails, which are super popular right now. Yeah. We have a light catering menu, and we source all of our wine from boutique wineries from around the world. So you're never going to find them in big box retailers. And that really sets us apart from other mobile bars where that is basically just a rental. Yeah. So you're renting the bar, you're renting the bartender, you provide your own alcohol. Got it. So we're a one-stop shop. We do the decor, we do everything. And I think oftentimes clients or customers think that it's going to be more cost effective, but when you start doing the add-ins, like the cocktail napkins, the ice, the signature cocktail creation, it starts to add up, where our base packages are like pretty affordable.
Yeah. So. And it's just all handled through one provider. So you don't have to bring in, the bartender from here, and the decor from here, and the food from this person, and the drinks from this store, and
we have our own liquor liability insurance, so you don't have to worry about that. All of our bartenders are tip certified, so you don't have to worry about people being overserved. So it's really it's a really cool experience, and based off of the vibe that you want for you. And we do everything. We do special occasion events, weddings, corporate events. We've done first birthdays. We've done first communions. Like we're there.
And the 3-year-olds are drinking. No,
we do mocktails. We do delicious mocktails.
That's so funny, because I'm starting to think about, my son is turning 5 in February, and I was talking to their like moms and stuff. Yeah. And we've, been doing birthday parties with the same group of kids. And there was one at like a soccer place that had a brewery like above. Yeah. And we were like, that was the best kid's birthday party ever. And I'm like, am I a weird mom that I'm thinking about where I can drink?
Do you know, we have done so many kids' birthday parties. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Like nothing ever shocks me anymore, because we do really fun mocktails for the kids, and then we do the cocktails for the moms. So when we first opened, though, it was funny because we got a couple emails, and they're like, we have this play group at this playground every Friday. Can you show up? And I was like, unfortunately, we're not like an ice cream truck. We can't just like roll up and like bring out the mimosas.
Can you imagine though?
And actually we had done some press. Got an email from like the rep that I work with, and with our liquor licensing, and he was like, okay, can you write like a written statement stating that you will not do that? And I was like, yes, no, like we're not an ice cream truck. So
a little bit different.
So funny. Just rolling up to the playground.
Yeah. Hey, guys. I mean, it would be very popular. Very popular.
It would. Yeah, you could have your own little jingle.
They bring their Stanleys over and be like, we're ready.
Oh no. That's so funny. So I know too, was it were weddings like really popular when you first started? Like, we're because there were so many like backyard like COVID weddings trying to be safe.
Yes.
Did you do a lot of weddings at the start?
A lot of weddings at the start. A lot of special occasion events. Driveway drinks, we called it. We had a package that was called driveway drinks.
Yeah.
And we would roll up to cul-de-sac. Everybody was still socially distancing. Everybody would bring their like long chairs, and we just park Winona, and people would come up and they could socialize with their friends again in a safe environment. So that was really cool. And definitely some concern about, when we start to move out of COVID, are things gonna all of a sudden be on the decline? And actually I found that to be quite the opposite. It was like this new mentality where people are more cautious about like their safety and health, but they still want to get together. And it's also like an easy thing. We come to your house, you don't have to leave. You don't have to worry about drinking and driving. So it's still like a really fun add-on for anybody's event.
How do you feel the business has changed, if at all, from the start when it was deep COVID days to now? We've come out of the pandemic. It seems like business is still doing great, but do you find like the setup is different, or you're getting requests for different parties, or I'm glad to hear that it's not on the decline.
No, it is definitely not on the decline. We've had to pivot a lot. Primarily now because of the economy and the uncertainty of everything. So people are very last minute to booking this season, which has you panicked as an owner, and you're like, oh my gosh, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? I would say we're doing way larger scale events. So when we started, it was more intimate, weddings for like 50 and under, actually. We do parties for like 10 to 15 people. And now we're landing huge accounts. Like we've done events for Google and Apple. We're doing a big corporate event this winter for thousands of people. So I would say that's how it's changed. Also, the festivals have changed, right? So before it was, people were more cautious. Now, we do some of these big festivals. We have some coming up this weekend too, and there'll be thousands of people that we cater to.
Wow. And so obviously your team has grown. You've hired more, bartenders and whatnot, and you go anywhere in New England, Massachusetts.
So yes, we can go anywhere in New England. We would just, some of the states that we travel to will have to get a 1-day permit. But we've gone to Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut. We do events in the Cape. My team has grown tremendously, but I'm very fortunate. I have an awesome staff of like 10 to 15 women. And my husband, though. He has to work events sometimes.
Shout out to the husband.
Always there. And mostly work with local moms who are either stay-at-home moms or teachers, or my college gals that I'm obsessed with. So yes, we will travel all over. The biggest thing for us really is the seasonality, as I mentioned before. So if it's raining, we have to come up with creative solutions. And because of that, I recently did a soft launch of a micro franchise program. So my previous company, we started franchising in 2017. So I already knew how to do it. And a couple of months ago, we announced doing a small micro franchise out of state. And we've already had 40 submissions. And it's like a whole package, but it's a affordable investment package, and it comes with the wine cart and sort of the tools to set you up for success. And we have some couple of very qualified candidates that I'm excited about. I'm being very particular because
you're protective of the brand.
It's
your
brand.
Baby.
It is. It's the baby. And now we've actually, it's funny you said that, because we did an event maybe a year or two after we started, and it was all these women drinking and in the backyard, and we're with the wine cart, and the husband comes out and he's like, what's happening here? And the wife's like, what do you mean it's decanted? And he's like, I don't understand. Like, it's a wine cart. What's happening? She's like, it's decanted. And he's like, what's the difference between when your friends come over? And she's like, you just don't understand.
Of course not.
She had decanted at her party, and And I was like, that's when it like clicked with me. I was like, oh, like we're a brand now.
You built the brand.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like very humbling. And you're like, wow, here we are.
And so you definitely want to protect that image.
Yes.
So, you won't
so I have to make sure, exactly, because it's tough.
Yeah.
It's not all glamour.
Right.
And I've had business partners that didn't work out and investors, and you have to pivot. And it's, if you think it's all glamorous and easy and you're going to make a ton of money off the get, it's not going
to. Yeah. So speaking of that, obviously you've been in business before. You have this kind of entrepreneurial background. You're in business now. You're killing it. What would your advice be to maybe other people watching who are either early on in business or haven't started a business yet?
Okay, lots of advice.
How much time, right?
Right, exactly. So I think the most important thing for being a business owner is being able to own your shit. Mm-hmm. Being able to look at something and be like, wow, I thought this was a great idea, and actually be humble enough to say, you know what, it's not working, scrap it, or pivoting. If you go in with this sort of narcissistic attitude and you're like, I'm going to kill everything I do is wonderful, it's great, you're dead in the water. There's so many times where I've had to be like, okay, this isn't working, how can I make it work? Or be okay with the fact that you had an idea that just didn't, it flopped. It's okay. And it's okay to make mistakes. And with the mistakes, you grow. And with that growth, you will then become more successful. And I think that's something that's very important. Also, doing your research, like really being realistic about your numbers and where you can cut corners in terms of costs, that, things, and being aware of who you should hire, right? What are your weaknesses? I'm terrible with numbers. Terrible. I have a great accountant. I have a bookkeeper. I love being on social media behind the scenes, though, the editing and that, and it's not my wheelhouse. I have a marketing manager.
Sure.
So I know what my strengths are, and I know where I need to hire professionals. And I think that is huge.
Definitely. Because you can't do it all.
No, you cannot do it all.
And that's kind of the mindset, like, as when you start a business as a solopreneur or whatever, it's like, all right, well, I'm probably going to have to handle everything for a while until I can hire out. And that's fine. But it's like, is it going to cost you more time and energy in the long run to try and learn all of that and master all of that when you could just hire the experts from the get-go?
Perfect example, when I was like, I'm going to open a mobile wine bar and I got this camper from Maine and it's going to be so fun. I had no idea that you had to trailer, hitch, learn how to like park these campers, which is counterintuitive. Like there were so many things. Generators. I didn't know how to use a generator. I was and all of a sudden now, fast forward, I'm like, okay, we have to do this. We have to do that. The trailer lights aren't working. We need this. We need that. So there's so much more to it, and
beyond the surface level.
Yeah.
Wow. So on top of the kind of micro franchising, which sounds like would be anywhere in the country.
Anywhere in the country except for Massachusetts.
Right. Yep. Do you have other plans, big dreams for the future of Decanted, or?
Yes. So I have been looking into getting a dedicated event space.
Ooh.
I work with a lot of other women in business. Our head bartender manager, she's an amazing florist. And it would be really cool because if we do classes right now, we have to rent space and that cuts into things. So, and I want to do really fun. For example, I went to ladies' night and it was 90s themed. I would love to have a dedicated event space to do events, showcase other women in business, really be a safe space. I've also started some small business consulting, which has been really fun for me because I want to be able to give back to people that are starting out and be able to help them in order to be successful. But yeah, the micro franchising for us is the biggest thing right now, and hoping that we can continue that throughout the States. I've also talked to some people in Spain. So
wow.
yeah.
Decanted goes global.
I'm very hopeful that will happen.
I would love that.
All of our wine that we get is mostly from out of the state.
Yeah.
Just because they don't put any of the additives, and it's usually locally sourced. A lot of women winemakers, very cool wine industry in Europe. So see.
Yeah, love it. That's exciting. All right, tell people where to find you online, how they can get in touch and book and inquire.
You can find us on Instagram, Decanted Wine Truck, decantedwinetruck.com. You can send us an email, a message. You can call us. We're there. We're there. We're very busy. We always say to book in advance, at least get your deposit down, because we sell out. We have weekends that sell out.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Yeah, and we always love to end every episode by giving you the opportunity to shout out another woman-owned business or woman supporting women in business.
Yes, I have so many women that I work with, so it's kind of hard. One woman in particular, she's also been a mentor for me. Her name is Mandy Sims. She owns Jam Time. Okay. And it's a really cool kids play space. They started off with one location in Maynard and somehow survived the pandemic.
Wow, yeah.
And now they just opened up, I don't know, 4th or 5th location.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She's a very cool, inspirational woman and has been my rock through everything.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We'll check her out.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Thank you so much, Julia, for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for the Decanted updates. We're excited to see the future.
Love it. Thank you.
Want to show your love for all the local ladies in business? Girls Just Want a Podcast merch is now available on Etsy.
From stickers to mugs and hats to tumblers, you can rep your favorite gal gang wherever you go.
Your purchase helps us continue to rent studio space, upgrade our recording equipment, and pay for editing software.
Find Girls Just Want a merch on Katrina and Create's Etsy shop. Link is in the show notes.
We got another Heart It or Hate It in the house.
Time for Heart It or Hate It.
All right, go first.
My first one is Heart It or Hate It hair extensions. And I'm not bringing this up because I miss my hair.
You better not be. You better not be getting hair extensions. I don't know. I don't have them, obviously. I did grow this all myself. I'm gonna go hate it because I've never had them and not gonna get them anytime soon. Yeah, I hate it, I guess. I've also heard, depending on like if you're getting them professionally and like what you're getting and how much hair you're getting, they get so expensive. I know a girl who spends like $2,000 on her hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl.
I'm going to say hate it. I'm probably someone that could benefit from it because my hair is
Your
so
hair is
thin.
really thin. Yes, that's right. That's right.
So I bet if I got hair extensions, I'd be like, this looks amazing. Like, love it so much. But I'm cheap. But the reason why I thought of this was I saw some hair salon posted this like great reel or something. And it had like a montage of all of the like DIY hair extensions or like the clip-in ones. And like just seeing the back of women's heads where it's like, oh, like that doesn't look good or it's not blended very well or whatever. And then she showed like what she does at her salon and it was like stunning. And I was like, love this. It was funny. I was chuckling. Now I know that you are good at what you do. But it just made me think. But I've never had them. You know, back in the day, back in middle school, I was a big fan of like the clip-in like, hair, ponies and stuff. For sure. No. For sure. Or those like fake messy buns.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh
and
my
they
God,
were like
that's
crimped wild. And like had different colors like popping out.
That's hilarious.
I used to, you know, big fan of Claire's back in the day.
Oh my God. Throwback. Wait, so what's your answer on hair extensions?
I'm gonna say hate it.
Okay.
Not like I think they look great on other people. Support it. If you can afford it, girl, good for you.
Well, that's like kind of my feeling on so many of like the beauty trends and you know, anything, right? Like I'm like, we've had so many people talk about getting eyelashes done and, you know, or like getting their eyebrows laminated and getting massages and all like
red regular light therapy, tanning, just like, regular waxing.
all this stuff. I'm like, listen, if it's in your budget,
Yeah.
Go off, girl, if that's what makes you feel good, if you enjoy it. But I don't think anyone should feel like they have to. And I also don't feel like you should spend that money if you don't have it. So
yeah.
Anyways, so I'm not one of the ones who has it. What's my other one? Oh, LinkedIn connection requests from strangers.
Hate it.
And then people will be like, well, why do you hate it? That's what the app is for. It's networking. It's like, yeah, networking with people you should have already met one way or another. Whether it's like we're both in the same company, we're both in the same industry, or we
went to school together.
Yeah, we went to school together, or you were at this networking event that I went to, or you're in this, this industry group that I'm in, or this, networking group I'm in, or what. Like, I have to know you somehow. You can't just stranger from across the country send me a request. Like, I'm not going to connect with you.
So I went through a phase where I was like, oh, I will connect with them, like grow my following, whatever.
And then let me guess, they just slide into your DMs to sell you something.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I stopped.
Yeah.
And it's like, they can also like follow you on LinkedIn. Yeah. So it's like, if you are interested in seeing what I'm writing.
You want to see my content, that's great, but I don't know you and I don't care about yours.
Yes,
so.
Exactly.
All right.
My next one is hard it or hate it, lip oil.
I don't know. I've only used it like once or twice.
Yeah.
I don't really like a sticky feeling on my lips, which is why I go so each way on lip gloss.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll go hard. I'll go hate it.
So I bought myself a lip oil. I was at CVS perusing because I needed a prescription, and they were like, it didn't get filled.
Yeah,
like, wait 15
I hate
minutes.
that. I hate that.
It was so funny, actually. They were like, well, your insurance isn't covering it, and it costs $10 without insurance. I'm like,
I want my $10.
Well, I was like, I'll just get it. Like, and they're like, oh, okay. So they had to like refill it, but without using the insurance. So anyway, walking around, and I'm like, I am in the market for like a chapstick, because we've been talking about chapstick here.
Yeah. I am a chapstick girly, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you could convince me to become a lip oil or a whatever.
So I'm in the aisle,
okay,
and I'm like looking at the chapsticks and the flavors and blah, blah, blah. And then I see this like almond lip oil, and I'm like, that sounds bougie. Sounds like it does exactly what I need, which is like, I have really dry lips right now.
Me too.
So I got it. And yeah, I'm like, oh, I think I'd prefer like a waxy chapstick than I'll put on the lip oil. I get out of my car. My hair's immediately. Yes. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, this is so annoying.
I do hate that. And like, I just feel like it's so unrealistic.
Yeah.
Any sort of like lip oil and lip gloss and stuff, it's like, I use a lip gloss here and there, but it's like, I feel like this is unrealistic. It's sticky. It's gonna get on my cup. It's gonna get like,
And I used to like,
God forbid I kiss someone.
It comes in like a little tube. So the first time I tried to use it, for some reason I don't want to put the tube right up to my lips. So I'd rather like use my finger. But then my finger is covered in like grease. So now I just use the tube on my lips.
I just gotta stick with my classic chapsticks.
I know. And I looked for the ones that you like that are wintry.
I didn't see candy cane ones. Yeah. Those are my favorite. I have like 7 of them still. I hoard them.
So yeah, I bought a lip oil. I'm gonna say hate it. I'm using it because it's in my bag now. Yeah. But yeah, next time I've learned my lesson.
Yeah. Okay, last one. Now, mind you, we don't do repeat hard it or hate it. We have these, what is this, episode 74 or something? We have, no, I think it's 73.
We've racked our brains.
We've racked our brains. We've done hundreds of hard it or hate it ideas, like literally over 300. And here we are. And I just thought we needed to revisit one from last year, just because we have a bigger following, and I don't know, maybe more people are listening.
And maybe people have changed their minds.
No, they haven't. They've doubled down. But I just want to make sure that we know where everybody sits, and that is hard it or hate it.
And I heart it, baby.
I heart it. Yeah. We heart candy corn. I don't care that I'm eating wax.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I actually was at the checkout aisle the other day.
I bought some. I did. I bought one bag. I'm probably going to buy some more.
So I was like, oh, I wonder if this is a safe snack for me with the gestational diabetes. I was like, maybe it's like fat content. No, it's 100% like dextrose, like just just straight sugar shot.
And that's what I love about it, baby.
Yeah, me too.
So good. Color me some sugar.
So I think I will probably buy a bag. I have been thinking that I'm gonna.
You should buy it and save it for.
I'm gonna show up to the hospital with Jamie's trick or treat thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, "What's up, November 12th? Like, here I am with my candy." Yeah, I think it's good. It's a fun little thing to snack on. I won't like overindulge in candy corn.
I will.
Yeah.
If I could house a whole bag if I needed to.
Yeah.
But I try not to. But it's probably happened before. Same thing, and we've talked about this. The Cadbury mini eggs that come out only at Easter.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are so easy to like get lost in.
Yeah.
I could house a whole bag of those too.
Do you like the candy corn and the candy corn pumpkins?
I don't really like the pumpkins as much, but I will eat them.
Yeah.
I just like the candy corn.
Sometimes I like the pumpkins better. I like the meatiness and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta get a good chunk. Gotta get a good chunk of that raw sugar.
Like it's so soft.
It's so funny how people are like in like very solidly in one camp or the other.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I know anyone who's like ambivalent about candy corn. Like, I could take it or leave it. It's like, no, you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, it's a very passionate.
Yeah. So funny. All right, I'll be interested to see what you say on the Instagram stories.
Yeah, be sure to do our poll.
Yeah, you should know we put all these hard or hated go up on Instagram stories. I hope you've been following and voting.
And it better be the best part of your Friday.
Yeah, because I look forward to it every Friday.
Me too.
Getting to vote in my own polls.
Yeah, I vote in it and then I look.
And then I look to see. Yeah, I go on my personal account and I vote, and then I go back to the podcast account and I'm like, look, I have the 100%, but it's because I'm the first one to see
I know. I always know when you and I are the only ones that have done it.
Right.
It's like 50-50 split. And I'm like, well, yeah.
You're like, one was Katrina, one was Dominique. All right, that's it.
Later,
and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Later, ladies.